emotionally available is what I want to talk about first, because it has probably the single most powerful impact on how happy and healthy our children grow up to be. We're often physically present for our kids, but we're not emotionally present. In the book here, I've got a checklist of questions that we might ask ourselves. Pretend that you're your child, answering these questions, and what would your child say? My parents console me when I am upset. My parents show they care about me. My parents show a genuine interest in me. My parents remember things that are important to me. My parents are willing to talk to me about my troubles. Take a moment and pretend that you're your child. What would you say in answering these questions? Ella said, "When you are busy, you don't listen to me properly. Like when Dad's on the computer, or you, talking to Kylie, or you are doing craft. You're not available to me." Her words, "You're not available to me." And then she said, "It feels like those things are more important than me." Then she added, really insightfully, "Even when you say you're listening, you're not. Because you're not focused on me, you keep doing what you were doing." Our kids notice when we're not available. They know when we're there for them, and they know when we're not. And it's not just when they're 2, it's when they're 22 as well. The long-term effects of secure attachment and having emotionally available parents is powerful. Sometimes you just can't. And you know what, that's fine as well. But we're talking about a pervasive pattern of availability. We're not talking about those one-offs. We're not talking about the moments here and there. So long as we're emotionally available, that is quote-unquote good enough. And she found that of the 600 and something children that were born that year, 2/3 grow up to be just like their parents. They grow up to abuse drugs and alcohol. They grow up to have teen pregnancies, to have dysfunctional childhoods and dysfunctional adulthoods, to be welfare recipients, and on it went. But 1/3 stood up and moved away from that intergenerational pattern that had been going on for so long, and they became successful, they became leaders, they became functional adults, they became effective and caring husbands and mothers and wives and parents. And as she went back through the data and went back through the interviews and went back through the questionnaires, she found that the ones who rose above their circumstances, the ones who went against the trend, were the ones who had one adult in their life who was there for them. What could you do today, when you leave here today and you interact with your children again, what could you actually do to be more emotionally available?